So, hello, this is Tom Davis with Well Regulated Reviews, and along with me is Nicholas. This is our after video for Tactical Response. As it turns out, we failed to do the end of day one video, but it'll be all right. And today is the 16th of February of 2023. So we're only, a weekend? We missed one weekend before doing our review. But stuff happens. So here we are. So, as we mentioned in the first video, we went to Tactical Response for Fighting Pistol. Nicholas's first class, or first pistol class at Tactical Response. He had done Fighting Rifle, and then I have taken a number of classes from Tactical Response. So, Nicholas, real quick, what did we do to prepare for the class?
We went online and found their packing list, and then we got together with all of that, and then we went on to their YouTube and watched the video for the course, for the videos.
Yep. And then what else? And we had actually done this a long time ago, but there was some reading. There's a book that you've read. We just talked about it. You're on it, Nicholas. Jeff Cooper.
Yeah. Jeff Cooper and the
his principles of self-defense. Yep. So we read that. So that was kind of preparation, everything dialed in, accommodations made on the way there for us while we were at Tactical Response. Then we showed up. When was class supposed to start, Nicholas?
8.
8 o'clock. What time did we show up?
7:40, 7:30.
Yeah, probably right around there. So early, as you should be. So then we get in. What were kind of the walk us through that morning, Nicholas? What did we do?
We got in, we checked in, and we filled out the application, the if you get hurt thing.
Yep, hold harmless.
Yep, and then we did a little bit of classroom work, and then we went out to the range.
Okay, what did we talk about in the classroom? Now, one of the things Tactical Response provides you with is a handy dandy notebook. And inside of it, it gives you a name, date, class location where you took it at. You can write down the weather conditions, your instructors. You can write down your occupation, handgun, backup gun, or primary handgun, and then your backup gun. And you can list any previous training that you had. So as we got in there, did our hold harmless, and then pretty much started going through the book, which they stuck pretty much to. Some of it we did was in there, but then it was actually covered out on the range. But they did, I think, do a very good job of going through and covering everything in here. What stood out for you on day one, Nicholas?
What stood out to me was whenever we got out on the range, we got to do some of the drills, and one of the drills was one-hand shooting, and that was pretty fun, and it was cool.
And how did you do compared to shooting with two hands? How did you do versus one hand? Were you better one-handed or better two-handed?
I was better two-handed, but it was pretty close though.
Okay. A lot of times you're better one-handed just because you take a little more time. But very good. So that was your big takeaway. My big takeaway, in this particular way of looking, or the focus on the front sight and how you run the gun and the trigger, and this drawing was attributed to Tom Givens. I have not trained with him, or I haven't seen this, but it was done in a triangle. See if we can see my ridiculously bad handwriting. But it talks about going up to it. You aim, you hit the wall on your trigger, you press. At the very top, you get the bang on that way back down. You're realigning the sights during recoil, or this downside is the recoil. Realign the sights and then reset the trigger. That was just kind of a new way of me seeing how the trigger controls. So that was pretty much day one. But yeah, so then we went out the range, and then we started going over some of the other stuff that wasn't in here, or that is in the book. But like I said, they didn't cover it. Um, okay, so that was pretty much into day one, and then let's go to day two. What was your biggest takeaway from day two?
Day two, we practiced shooting behind cover, and that was pretty cool. They had you like beacon up and down and out different sides, and so
Okay, and then we also shot steel. Yeah, it was just on day two that we
yeah.
shot steel. So we did do a transition, and then some of their targets a little unique um, in the representation of your bad guy, but so that was good. And then also understand with tactical response, their upfront deal or how they do it. Their top priority, and as you look at training, is the mindset. And so there's a pretty extensive, was it, I think 3 hours worth of video that you watch of James Yeager um, going over the mindset stuff, which is very critical, and that's um, how they set it up. Mindset, skill, and then tactics. Um, Mindset being the biggest one. So yeah, so then the biggest question of all from this is, would we train here again? My answer to that question is yes. Um, I would and will train at tactical response again. Nicholas.
Yeah, I'd probably do it again. It was pretty fun.
Okay. What class would you like to take next, Nicholas? Given a
Uh,
choice. And taking this
I don't
class
know.
again is an acceptable answer.
Hmm. I don't know. Probably like the shotgun one.
Shotgun. Okay.
It'd be
Very
kind of
nice.
cool.
Okay. I recommend in a progression of training, get the pistol classes first, and this is probably can hold true to most schools. We'll see how I feel after attending some other places, but having attended a couple different schools, I would say um, most of them set up pistol classes as kind of their core and a foundation. Take those classes, but go from pistol, then do medical, and then do force on force. After you get those three down, then start doing other stuff: rifle, shotgun, um, and any other team tactics, wherever you go from there. But as a core set, do that, and then like I said, our bottom line for any of these reviews of the schools is would we train there again? And we both got a yes for tactical response. So, anything to add, Nicholas?
No, not really.
Okay, perfect. Well, again, Tom Davis with well regulated reviews. Practice is the hard part, so get after it.